One of these cars will break your heart. Not because it's bad, but because choosing only one feels impossible. In 2026, as the world moves toward electric silence, two Japanese legends still refuse to be forgotten: the Nissan GT-R R35 and the Toyota Supra 4 Malawian Quatches. Which one truly deserves the crown today? Why this comparison still matters? There are fast cars, there are legendary cars, and then there are cars that define generations. The GT-R R35 represents the peak of modern Japanese performance engineering. A car designed to dominate lap times, datasheets, and supercars twice its price. The Supra 4 Malawian Quatches represent something very different. Emotion, nostalgia, culture. A car that didn't just go fast, it changed how the world viewed Japanese tuning. This isn't just a comparison. This is a battle between technology and soul. And in 2026, with EVs taking over and internal combustion engines disappearing, this question matters more than ever. The Nissan GT-R R35. Modern-day Godzilla. The GT-R R35 was never meant to be subtle. When it launched, it shocked the automotive world. Supercars from Europe suddenly had a problem, because here was a Japanese coupe that could out-accelerate them, out-corner them, and cost half as much. Even in 2026, the GT-R remains a performance benchmark. Engine and powertrain. At the heart of the GT-R R35 is the VR38D TT engine, 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6, hand-assembled by master technicians. Power output exceeding 560 to 600 horsepower, depending on model year. Key features: twin IHI turbochargers, plasma-sprayed cylinder bores, forged internals, advanced cooling systems, 0 to 60 miles per hour, under 3 seconds, quarter mile, low 11s or better. This engine isn't emotional. It's efficient. It's ruthless. Drivetrain and handling. The GT-R's Atessa ETS all-wheel drive system is one of its greatest weapons. Features include rear-biased AWD for performance feel, active torque distribution, dual-clutch 6-speed transmission, launch control system. The car constantly analyzes steering angle, throttle input, will slip, road conditions. The result: unreal traction and confidence. The GT-R doesn't ask you to be brave. It makes you fast. Chassis, suspension and braking. The GT-R uses adaptive Bilstein suspension, electronically controlled dampers, multi-link front and rear suspension. Braking is handled by massive Brembo brakes, carbon ceramic options on higher trims. This means track day durability, minimal brake fade, extreme stopping power. The GT-R feels heavy on paper, but light in execution. Interior and technology. Inside, the GT-R feels like a fighter jet. Deeply bolstered sports seats, driver-focused cockpit, multifunction performance display. Features include G-force meters, boost pressure readings, lap timers, drive mode selectors, modern conveniences, infotainment system, dual-zone climate control, premium audio, driver assistance features. It's aggressive, but usable. The Toyota Supra 4 Malawian Quatches. A legend frozen in time. The Supra 4 Malawian Quatches doesn't need to prove itself. It already has. Introduced in the early 1990s, the 4 Malawian Quatches Supra was Toyota's statement. We can build a performance car that lasts forever. And they weren't exaggerating. Engine and powertrain. The heart of the Supra 4 Malawian Quatches is the legendary 2JZ GTE 3.0-liter inline-6, twin-turbocharged, iron block construction, stock output, 320 horsepower, massive torque potential. Why is it legendary? Overbuilt internals, thick cylinder walls, incredible boost tolerance. With modifications, 700 horsepower is common. 1000 plus horsepower is achievable. Some builds exceed 1,500 horsepower. Few engines in history can match this reputation. Drivetrain and driving experience. The Supra is rear-wheel drive, available with a 6-speed manual, mechanical and raw. There is no electronic safety net like the GT-R. Skill matters. Throttle control matters. Driver input matters. This car rewards involvement, chassis and handling. While not as technologically advanced as the GT-R, the Supra has near 50/50 weight distribution, a rigid chassis, simple, effective suspension design. It feels balanced, predictable, playful, not surgical like the GT-R, but engaging. Interior and comfort. The Supra's interior reflects its era. Driver-focused dashboard, analog gauges, minimal electronics. Comfort features include supportive seats, decent sound insulation, practical cabin layout, no giant screens, no luxury gimmicks, just you and the road. Performance comparison. Data versus drama. Stock versus stock. GT-R is faster. GT-R is more consistent. GT-R dominates lap times. Modified versus modified. Supra becomes unpredictable. Supra becomes extreme. Supra can surpass almost anything. The GT-R feels like a cheat code. The Supra feels like a challenge. Daily driving and ownership. GT-R R35. Pros. Modern comfort. Excellent safety systems. Daily drivable supercar. Cons. Expensive maintenance. Complex electronics. Higher repair costs. Supra 4 Malawian Kwaches. Pros. Mechanical simplicity. Legendary reliability. Lower running costs when stock. Cons. Aging components. Limited modern tech. Scarcity of clean examples. Reliability and maintenance. GT-R. Strong engine. Transmission servicing is critical. Proper maintenance is non-negotiable. Supra 2JZ engine is nearly bulletproof. Parts availability still strong. Simpler mechanical systems. Both cars are reliable when treated with respect. Value and market in 2026. GT-R R35. Prices stable. Performance value remains unmatched. Appreciation is moderate. Supra 4 Malawian Kwaches. Collector grade status. Prices continue to rise. Strong long-term investment. As EVs dominate, gasoline icons become rarer and more valuable. Emotional ownership. The GT-R says, "I'm here to dominate." The Supra says, "I'm here to make memories." The GT-R impresses. The Supra connects. Choose the GT-R R35 if you want precision, speed, modern performance dominance. Choose the Supra 4 Malawian Kwaches if you want emotion, character, timeless legacy. There is no wrong choice, only different kinds of happiness. Designed for 2026 engagement. Now it's your turn. If both keys were on the table, which one are you grabbing, and why? Drop your answer in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed this deep dive. Subscribe for more long-form automotive stories built on passion, not hype. Because legends don't fade, they evolve. Automobile Fire.